Do not know what equity is.
I'm not really sure exactly what it is.
I'm not really familiar with the definition of equity.
I'm not sure what the difference between equity and inequality is.
Equity is like, in my mind, is like value or money.
Equity would be the value of something.
Equity is kind of understanding everyone's differences.
Because they sound similar, many people assume equality and equity have the same meaning. Although some were on the right track, when I asked my peers this question, many were not familiar with the concept of equity.
As the emotional support teacher here at the high school, I teach a course called Effective Skills, and Effective Skills works with students at varying levels and varying needs. Maybe having my class first thing in the morning to get them into the building, get their day started the right way, and having that positive environment and positive relationship with that student could provide them with a platform to then essentially have that equity of education. Whereas maybe other students might not need that class, this student, for that specific reason of like their anxiety or school avoidance issues, might require having my class or having that positive relationship with a teacher.
Before equality is achieved, there must be equity. Equity is offering the support someone needs in order to have equal opportunities for success. This can look a lot of ways in a school setting, as there is no one-size-fits-all solution for students. For example, this can be giving access to resources, catering to different learning styles, offering mental and emotional support, and more.
Years ago, we might have looked at a student with like a learning disability. Let's say they struggle with math, and we would have said, okay, instead of them being in a regular Algebra 1 class, we need to provide them support in a learning support class and provide them a different curriculum so they can get that equity and they can get that math instruction. There's now been a shift, which has been awesome, with mental health. So we've looked at students that struggle with maybe behavior or depression, and we've said, how can we support them the same way we would support somebody with maybe like a math learning impairment? And I think when you can get to students being successful, no matter what their disability is, or no matter what their impairment is, or no matter what their struggle is, you reach that equity of their education. Once you can get to that equity in education across all of those levels, whether it's learning support, math support, English, mental health, you're really going to find that schools can thrive, students can thrive, and then ultimately communities can thrive.
Developing an understanding of equity is vital so it can be implemented in our future education. Ensuring students have access to the support and resources they need will aid in fulfilling their academic potentials, which is the main goal of education after all.